evening.
And Brian says 8:01 late turning off. Oh, well. We lost Brian already.
Oh well. It's just Brian.
Yeah. I don't know. The count hasn't gone up. Is Mike here yet? Oh, wait, it jumped to 2. Is Mike here?
Or are they both Mike?
Oh, that could be. Mike said he was going to log into 3 devices so he could watch us for 3 times the fun. Nobody's commented yet. That was in a message.
No, we've been not even a minute yet.
Well, why can't they start talking now? We are.
Yeah. Well, we're bringing you another fun time of Friday Night Draw, and the Stereo Flowers is here. It's just here for Jamie.
Which, yeah, that sounds legit.
Facebook user says hello. Facebook user, producer A is going to send you a link so we can know who you are while we're streaming.
It's Mike.
Probably. All right. Let's do our usual. Let's just go around and tell everybody on the interwebs where they can find you. I don't know. Who wants to go first? Hey, Jen's here. Edward's here. I don't know. Jamie, you want to go first and tell everybody where to find you on the interwebs?
Jamie Snell. You can find me on Instagram and Facebook. It's artist_Jamie Snell on Instagram and just Jamie Snell on Facebook.
And Nate, where can these fine folks find you on the interwebs?
Nate Lovett, pretty much everywhere, but the site formerly known as Twitter. And then website www.nate-lovett.com. Guess I didn't need the www there, but whatever. www.
That's how us old folks do it.
Yeah.
All right, and all my social media is at Sean Forney Art. Our little QR codes are up there on the screen if you want to grab those later on. The website is seanforney.com, and Steph has put up a link for the folks in the Facebook group. If you want to see your name, hit the streamyard.com/Facebook so you can okay the permissions and you can see your name and all that good stuff. And Jamie Snell is watching Jamie Snell.
How many viewers?
All right. Wait, Jamie switched up before we went live. Now he's working on a different creature.
That's the same one I've been working on. What are you talking about? Like I worked on that one last week. I'll switch it to this one.
That works.
You mean you don't get them done in, a day?
I had time. Working a new job, and by the time I get home, I'm exhausted, and then we go for a walk, and it's nice out, and then we make dinner, and by that time, it's like 8 or 9 o'clock, and I got to be in bed by like 10 or 11 because I got to be up at 5:45.
Yep.
So now.
This checks out.
So the last time I drew was last Friday.
Slacker.
Steph
Well,
says,
I got-
good, we're getting you on a schedule.
What's that?
Steph says, good, we're getting you on a schedule.
It's a schedule.
Get you all prepared for that big old trip to San Diego.
Santiago, Wales. Never mind. Good old Anchorman.
Hey, and it's
I gotta get.
Facebook's
I gotta get your drawing done so I could get it submitted. For the show, and then I said I got a couple other projects I need to start working on too. So tomorrow is to fix the closet finally and get my studio back together so I could feel somewhat organized because I feel so disorganized right now. It's driving me nuts.
Yeah, my studio's kind of disheveled at the moment. We're trying to pack, and I've got all sorts of extra junk in here that I don't really need.
Things kind of explode when you start packing for a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a giant 8-foot table in the back room, just full of my crap that I need to actually get organized and
Staging area.
Yeah.
As we got a like 6-foot table in the studio that's got a bunch of junk on it, and then all the rest of our stuff is down in the basement, and it's just trying to get it to where it's like narrowed down and all in one spot eventually here.
I didn't have to carry stuff up and down the basement like that. Most of the art bins and everything are in the garage, but so it's just easier to drag to and from the car for shows, and it's just right outside the door of the garage. So we could go out and count prints, or we could go finalize everything what we need. Just go in and out, so it's kind of convenient there, and then we don't have to drag our big gigantic bin up and down the basement steps.
What's a garage? Or a basement? I have neither.
Yeah. Well, my garage is currently filled with Jen's stuff, my mom's stuff from moving her out of the house and everything. That somewhat sentimental, but we just kind of kept to see if we want anything. So now it's become springtime, and we're in the mood to purge stuff and eventually make a studio in the basement. But right now, I just have the room up here, which used to be Emma's old bedroom. And Jen occupies the other bedroom, which is into her office space and studio.
Well, it sounds like a good layout.
Once we get it all fixed and finalized and it's not a mess. We're dog sitting for Hannah tomorrow.
Oh, sorry, Jamie, what'd you say?
Oh, I was just saying we're dog sitting for Hannah tomorrow, so we're not going anywhere. So it's a good time to get the closet finalized, and then I can get my studio back together, and clothes aren't all strung everywhere.
The BKB is doing the Columbus Toy Show on Sunday.
Oh yeah,
That's what the stereo flowers tell me.
I don't see him on there. I haven't been to one of the Columbus Toy Shows in years.
Yeah, I haven't either. Not since they moved to the fairgrounds.
The last time I was there, the last time I've been to one, when it used to be at the Vets Memorial.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever been to one. It's probably good because they got enough toys.
It was almost, at least the one I went to, it really wasn't new stuff. It just kind of looked like what a comic book shop or a comic con would be, but it was just all vendors, or it looked like a flea market just with toys.
Right.
Now they've got celebrity guests.
Now they did have artist alleys at some place. At some of them, they had some artists come in.
Yeah.
Who are the celebrities?
I know there's some Power Rangers. I don't remember who else.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Brian's trying to
they
get
had one.
Definitely a flea market.
Yeah. So who do they have? Oh, okay. So they have Austin St. John was the Red Power Ranger. They have Sandy Selner, who played I just blanked on the robot's name. And then they have David Felding, who played I can't think I'm like, my brain's blanking on names.
Oh, and Brian just put up the whole list. Mighty Morphin special guest, Austin St. John, Sandy Selner, Barbara Goodson, and David J. Felding.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I know.
Well, I couldn't think of the I said the actors' names. I just couldn't think of their characters' names.
I never got into Power Rangers, so.
Felding was Zordon.
That's in
And
Zordon.
Sandy Selner was you said the robot. Alpha 5.
Alpha 5. I keep thinking I'm dating myself. I keep thinking it's Seven's Arc 7 from Battle of the Planets. Gatchaman.
Oh yeah.
And that's the first thing that came to my mind. I'm like, that's not it.
Barbara Goodson is Rita Repulsa.
Rita, that's it.
Well, she was like the voice, right? Because it was.
Yeah, because
actress that they dubbed over.
The American actress, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I still don't know how, but somehow I'm Facebook friends with Sandy Selner. I have no idea why. Here, I thought Mike was going to watch us and join in with weird, obscene comments, and
yeah,
he hasn't said anything.
Lacquer. Probably got distracted by his own memes.
Probably. Tried to convince Jesse to come watch us, but I don't think that went anywhere.
Yeah, it's Jesse.
On more exciting news, because I don't know which group it got sent in, but we got our enamel pins today.
I saw that.
And I heard from Garth about an hour or so ago. Our stuff printed and it should be ready to go.
Woohoo!
So I'm trying to figure out how we're getting those. Ken says I disrupted Jamie's drawing with dinner. Nice.
I didn't put myself on mute while I eat.
Yeah, hey, it works.
Amber picked up Torchies on the way home.
Torchies.
Haven't had that in a while.
They just put one up on
food.
They just put one up at Sawmill and 161, but I haven't eaten there yet.
Nice.
And they also have it right next to the Shake Shack that they just put up there too.
It's good. I like it.
Yeah, we went. I'm trying to think. I know we went once. I kind of think we went twice, but I don't remember. But it was good. I liked it.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
Brian says, I'm alone, so I had a bowl of cereal. That's fair.
Mm-hmm. Totally legit.
I've done that before, too.
Jeff does that all the time.
Cereal's good, man.
I like it on occasion, but I don't know. I just can't do it a bunch. I think I ate way too much of it as a kid.
Found Kroger had it clearanced. It's this plant-based cereal called Mouth Off. It's normally like $10 for a box, but Kroger had it like for $4 clearanced. So I snagged a few of it, and it's not horrible. They've got like a Fruity Pebble and a Cocoa Pebble kind of stuff to it, and they're different, but they're not horrible.
I think I saw some ads for that not too long ago. Because I think I looked into it because I was hoping it would be a little bit different than the Magic Spoon stuff, because they use a fake sugar that I can't eat.
Yeah, they use something in it, but I normally can tell, and I couldn't really tell with this.
Oh. So is everybody excited for Ghostbusters next week?
Sure. I'll get around to seeing it at some point. And of course, Brian.
Yep. We're going with the BKB on Friday. Totally like cutting Stitch's head off on the camera here.
I just keep spinning mine around.
We're going Thursday night to Ghostbusters.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's good. Am I going to have a panic attack?
What?
I don't know. She forgot to do something, and I'm going to have... Oh, she didn't schedule a shuttle. Okay, I'm just going to slight panic. It's all right. Nate, we're walking from the airport.
I'm so glad I'm going with you guys because I had no clue. I'm like, what? Schedule
Right?
show?
Well, last time we just did an Uber so late.
Yeah, last time when we got there so late we had to do an Uber because we got there and our flight, I don't remember, our connecting flight got delayed or something. I don't know, but we landed in Oakland, and we had a flight from Oakland to Anaheim or whatever's close to Anaheim, whatever. But the Anaheim airport, because it's near LA and everybody doesn't like to hear noise and stuff, they have these really strict regulations of airport shuts down at, I don't know, I'll say 10 or 11. I don't remember what it was. It's 11, okay?
Yeah.
So at 11 o'clock, nothing happens. We had to get in the air so that we had the okay to land. And it was a mad dash, and there was like a group of like a sports team or some sort of other team or something that they were like cramming onto the plane, and they were like, get on, find a seat. We're going to be in the air for like a half hour, and we're going to get there.
Wow.
Yeah. And so we got there, and everything, like the airport was literally shut down. There was nobody in there but us getting off the plane. It was like seeing something out of Walking Dead. It was wild. And so yeah, we got an Uber and got to our hotel.
Was it John Wayne Airport or was it Orange?
Yeah, it was John Wayne. It was just, I don't know. It was nutty because I'd never heard anything like that before, and it was like, oh God, are we actually gonna get there? I'm not staying in the airport overnight.
I've gotten off at Columbus Airport, and it's like dead in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But
I guess
usually,
being
like
in LA, it's just odd.
Usually at Columbus Airport, you'll see somebody working, like somebody cleaning or somebody at a desk somewhere. There was absolutely nobody at this airport. It was bizarre. Yeah, it's quiet hours. That's why they shut down and they don't let
Yeah.
anybody fly in and all this junk.
Makes
I
sense,
totally
though.
get it, but it was so weird. I think I have inked the stitch.
Now what to do?
Say what?
Now what to do with it?
I think I'm gonna set it aside because I don't feel like breaking out markers to color right now. I'm gonna dig out. It's like the magic of television. It's like I'm on a cooking show. Yeah, we're gonna start working on this here Moon Knight.
You've had it in the oven already, so when you
Yep,
just pull out an already baked one.
yep. It's par baked. I just gotta finish it. Let's see. We got somebody from YouTube watching named AA. Says hello. How we doing tonight? Jen says she's glad to see I'm not the only person that spins their work as they draw.
Oh, I do.
Oh
Yeah, especially when I'm inking.
Yeah.
Just get the right angle and.
You should see her spin her tablet. Just kidding.
See, I don't do that because I can turn the image.
Yeah.
I know. I'm joking. It's a joke.
I'm sure some people would do it. To be
Not
honest.
gonna lie, there's been a few times where I've done it.
You're like, oh
There's
yeah. I
also
can
been a
spin
few
the
times where I
image.
try to hit undo on the paper. So
That I do all the time. Don't be surprised if you see me tap my paper.
right. Let's see. AA says yes. Can someone please draw Cheech Wizard? I have no idea what a Cheech Wizard is. Anybody?
I can see Cheech and Chong as a wizard.
I feel like I've heard that.
A Cheech wizard. Let me see.
Now I feel like I should get my. I'll let Jamie look it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jamie can get the nightmares if it's something disturbing.
Oh, okay. There's an American Underground comic character created by artist Vaughn Bode
Yeah. Okay.
in 1957. It's basically a big gigantic wizard hat with legs coming out underneath.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I've heard of it before. I'm like, yep, that's it.
I've not heard that one. I guess that's something that's possible you could commission somebody to do. I don't know. Yeah. We are all kind of in the mindset of getting stuff done for upcoming conventions and those things.
When is the show next weekend?
The 29th to the 31st. 2 weeks.
Yep.
2 weeks. Okay.
And we launched the Kickstarter on the 29th. Cameron's in the house. What's going on, Cameron?
How's it going? Still no mic.
Yeah, where's Mike? Let's see. So I know I haven't had time to yet. Did either of you watch the trailer for the new Crow movie yet?
The new what movie?
Crow.
Oh, No.
Yes, I saw it.
Am I going to be in for major disappointment?
If you are expecting anything remotely like the original, yes.
That's what I figured.
If you want it honestly, it felt like just a generic revenge film that they said, "Hey, let's make it The Crow."
Awesome.
That's
I liked
what
it.
it felt like to me.
I
So
liked it when he was on Suicide Squad.
I didn't like that version either.
Neither did I.
I mean, the look didn't even bother me as much because, okay, you know, but I don't know.
They're just modernizing it, I guess.
Yeah, it just does not feel like The Crow to me.
Yeah, I get the idea of modernizing it and making him look like a modern musician. But
To be honest, I'm not sure he's a musician in it.
oh jeez.
I liked it better when he
From
was
the
in the
trailer,
mariachi.
it was hard to. I'm not sure that they showed him in. Of course, now I'm having a brain fart on her name. But like in a prison yard, and I'm just like, what? So,
Okay.
yeah.
What if he's a musician with long hair and revenge? I like the El Mariachi better.
Huh?
Desperado.
Just get Danny Trejo some face paint. We're good to go.
No, it was
Oh yeah, that's
Antonio
right.
Banderas.
Yeah, that's right. I was confusing that with what was the one?
Machete.
Machete. Yeah.
Yeah. Which I've never seen those films.
I haven't either, but I mean, I've seen enough of like clips and stuff to get the idea of what it is.
I think I've seen one of those. It's been a while.
Let's see. Mike won't get back to me about the 510 gig date either, and Brian says goth is still relevant.
Yeah. It's evolved over the years, just like every other style, and you know.
Yeah. I don't know, like they just with all like the tattoos and the weird bad mullet thing that he's got going on, he just looks like a mashup of like Post Malone and that one new country guy.
And the Suicide Squad Joker.
Yeah.
It's funny you say Post Malone because I think they used him and Ozzy's song together in the trailer.
Oh God. How couldn't they have just made it a period piece and kept the original look? I'm sure that doesn't sell tickets or some sort of excuse.
Nope. Because everybody's got new ideas and make it better. Make it my own.
Mm-hmm.
Brian said, well, Post Malone is a superstar. I agree. Brandon Lee was best. Yeah, I mean, like I know I watched the sequel. I don't remember much about it. The City of Angels one.
I watched it years ago.
Yeah, I watched it when it like hit like the video rental place, and I think that was the only time I saw it.
Yep.
I don't remember watching anything past that.
Was there any other after that?
Yes.
Did it like what, 4?
What?
I know there was at least 3. Because there was one with oh God, what's his name?
Are you thinking of Terminator 2 kid?
Yes.
Edward Furlong?
Yes, where he was a crow versus like David or Angel.
David Boreanaz.
That's it.
Wicked Prayer.
And that one was god awful.
So
I mean, really, they can't get any worse. But
and then somebody said, "Hold my beer."
Well, yeah.
I knew Kristen Dunst was in one of them. It was the second one, Salvation.
Yeah, I think that was City of Angels.
Nope.
Salvation.
Or
that's right.
So there's
so
at
there
least
was the original Crow, and then Crow City of Angels came out in 1996. Salvation came out in 2000. That's one with Kirsten Dunst, and then Wicked Prayer is the one with Edward Furlong or whatever. And now we got the new one.
Was it officially a Crow sequel? There was one where there was like a female Crow. Maybe that one wasn't like an official sequel or anything.
I don't remember, but I vaguely remember that.
Well, there was a series too with Mark DeCostas, or however you say his name, the guy that's the Iron Chef dude now.
Oh yeah,
I thought that was pretty good. That was close to what the movie was like. I don't think it was on TV long. Maybe like a season. Yeah, did they make a movie? I don't know. Steph's looking up. It was called Crow, Flesh and Blood. There was a book where there was a woman that took up the mantle. I swear it had a movie or something.
There was a TV show called Crow Stairway to Heaven from 98 to 99.
Yes.
I didn't even know there was a TV show.
Is that the one I just mentioned, the Mark DeCostas, or however it said?
That's what I'm looking.
So.
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I know him. Okay.
Her name was Iris. She was the third Crow in James O'Barr series.
Iris. She was the third Crow in the James O'Barr series. So I guess I'm wrong. I swear they made that one into a movie. Apparently not. Maybe they did photo covers or something. I swear I saw that.
You're probably right. There's probably something out there. But movie-wise, no.
Cosplay.
I don't know. It seems like it was like in a Wizard magazine or something back in the day. I remember seeing something.
Then Wizard photoshopped it.
Probably. It's AI.
You're right. Is that early AI of the late 90s?
Yeah.
It was done through a dot matrix.
I'm looking, but I do vaguely remember the female Crow, but in comics, but
I don't know, maybe it was like something where like maybe they pitched a movie and it never went through.
could have.
Or who knows, maybe I dreamt the whole thing up.
Or Wizard cast it.
Yeah,
That could have been one of those Wizard cast movies, yeah, that they've done.
I don't remember it being like that. Like I remember all those Wizard casting things, and like this was like a shot of somebody in like the full makeup and stuff. Those Wizard castings were always like, just a photo of the actor and then a photo of whatever. celebrity or whatever the character was and all that mess. There's apparently a whole Reddit devoted to it. Okay, maybe I am crazy. I joined the Redditors.
Pro Wiki has Hannah Foster.
Hannah Foster.
She was another incarnation of the show. She first appeared in the 15th episode of The Close with Heaven.
She was on the TV show.
She was resurrected following the death of her daughter, Rebecca Foster.
So
That one that we talked about?
She showed up on an episode of that. And she's in full makeup. Okay, so I'm slightly less crazy than I was.
No. Still to be debated. Oh,
That's what
I
Steph
see her
said.
now. Back in the day, was it Peruka Salt? She could have played a great version of her. At least that's kind of what she looks like in this TV show.
The images don't come through on the chat, unfortunately. Brian tried to share an image with us. So I gotta spend some time when we get back from the WonderCon and talk to the master of StreamYarding, Tina. The guys on the Thursday night stream had it set up. You can do like picture in picture. All I know right now is it involves using OBS. So. Who knows? Maybe coming to a stream near you.
But then they can see everything else you're doing instead of what you should be doing.
Pick my nose?
Exactly.
Man.
And, you'd have to wear pants, potentially.
Oh, the camera won't be that low.
It depends on your camera setup.
I figured I'd just have it shooting straight up my nostrils. It'd be perfect. Cameron says, well, we also have Ghostbusters next weekend and Godzilla X Kong the following, so gonna be a fun couple of weeks.
I haven't really even seen any trailers. I mean, I've seen the toys and there are trailers out for the Godzilla, but I don't think I've even watched one of them. Well, actually, I take it back. I have seen one.
We went and saw Dune the other night, and they played the trailer in front of Dune.
Yeah. I think that's where I saw it at.
Which I agree with you, Jamie. I think it was you that brought it up about like some of those scenes were like super dark.
Yeah.
There were definitely shots that were like where they were in those like I don't know what to call them. Like they were like the holy places. They were all doing the worship.
Yeah.
Church.
Yeah, but it was like there were like caves. Like
there was even some out on the dunes outside, and it was it's supposed to be sunny out, but I'm like, it feels like you got sunglasses on.
Right. Yeah, everything kind of had that weird haze over it.
Yeah. I thought it was just me, or maybe that film or that film that we were watching, or at least the theater.
When we get back, I'm gonna have to like rewatch like the last couple of Godzilla movies.
The American versions,
Yeah, the
legendary.
yeah, the what Kong versus Godzilla, so I can see the Martha Mothra moment.
King of the Monsters.
Yes, I feel like I've seen the Godzilla and the Skull Island movie enough that like those are kind of still
Yeah,
ingrained in my
exactly.
memory.
They're all on HBO, I think, too. So, or Max now, whatever they
Yeah,
call it.
yeah, and Netflix has a few of them too.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I did see them on there. Yeah.
So I'll go through and do a little rewatch of some of those because yeah, I totally didn't notice until I was listening to some people, they were like doing recaps of like the last few movies, and like I totally did not pick up on I don't know which movie it was, but the one dude that was helping out John Goodman's character in Skull Island shows up, and he's played by the guy from Terminator 2. The guy that played Dyson in Terminator 2 was the older version of the character, and I totally did not connect those dots when watching the movie. I was like, oh, that's supposed to be him. Yeah, now this makes a little more sense.
I think it's at the beginning of Monarch. John Goodman's character is in it too.
Yeah. The dude that helped him out,
Yeah.
like he shows up in either King of the Monsters or what was the other one? Or did they only do those? It was Godzilla, King of the Monsters, Godzilla versus Kong. Was there one in between there?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
So it was probably King of the Monsters, and that the guy shows up.
Oh, Mike finally showed up, and he's calling us slackers.
Justin's here. What's going on, guys? I'm trying to get you on here, Mike. I'm talking all sorts of stuff about you. It's okay. I talk about you too. And Goodman plays Bill Randy. I wasn't talking about Goodman. The guy that helps him. He's like his assistant that they were trying to get Monarch the money to go to Skull Island. That guy. I don't remember the character's name. I can't remember the actor's name. He was the one that played. Oh shoot! Why am I blanking on the name? At least I think it was him. He was in the movie about the rappers in California. Came out like a while ago now. What's that?
What? Back to Compton?
Yeah, that movie. I'm pretty sure that guy was in there.
NWA?
Yeah. At least I thought he was in the movie. Playing a younger version of one of the guys.
Let's see.
The guy from Skull Island that helps out John Goodman's character at the beginning of the movie, and then he ends up on the island with him. And then later gets played by the guy that played Miles Dyson in Terminator 2. I can't think of the actor's name.
Let's see.
Jeff's doing some Google-ate. Say it again. Jason Mitchell Lands. Straight out of Compton. Okay, so he was in that movie.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, that guy. Then that character shows up later, and I, like I said, never connected the dots. He played Eazy-E.
Like what?
Easy E.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh.
Someone yawning already?
Yeah, it was me.
Not me. I've got coffee.
Justin says, just excited to see Lordzilla beat up other monsters in a new movie. As long as we got plenty of that, like, that's one thing. Like, I'm sitting here talking about some of the human characters, but it's like, don't really need them at this point. Just give us the monsters for like 2 hours, just beating the crap out of each other.
That's what this looked like it was going to be. This looked like it was just going to be a monster battle royale.
As we got Godzilla, Kong, the new monkey dude.
Son of Kong or whatever.
He's
it
an
is.
orangutan.
Yeah, that guy. And then some sort of ice monster. Apparently, Ghostbusters crossed over with Godzilla or something, and they both got ice
Vanilla.
monsters.
Vanilla Ice.
Something.
Do.
I don't know.
And then,
Brian should be in here telling us this stuff. He knows all these things by heart, doesn't he?
He should.
He didn't stop listening. He's still in the comments arguing with Mike about playing the show on May 10th.
That's my birthday.
What
So you
chat
wanna
is
do
he
go to a
in?
show with Mike's band and Brian's band on your birthday.
What chat is he on? Because he's not on the Facebook one that I see.
They're both on Twitch.
Okay, that's why I'm like, I don't see them.
Are you?
I see
You're
the
streaming from
Facebook
your
comments.
phone, aren't you?
No, I'm on my tablet
Can you see any of the comments?
on Facebook.
But you don't. Well, your tablet's above you, so you don't see the stuff on the side because there is a thing you can press and you can see the stuff that loads.
I'm on the live chat part, and I saw Jen's comment. I see Justin's comment.
Yeah, the
I
Facebook.
saw
people.
Edward. Yeah, but I don't see any of the other ones.
Yeah, if you could see in StreamYard.
Yeah.
I did click on that thing though.
No.
Clicked on it. It says "Welcome back to Facebook."
Yeah, no. Like the actual, like where you're streaming, because your iPad, I'm assuming, is above you showing the video, right?
Yeah.
It's capturing the video. So if you could like look at your iPad where it's capturing the video, there's a thing you can click on to read comments. It's inside the browser. See, and that it pulls from all the locations.
I'm looking.
That's why I opened it up on my iPad so I can see everything.
That's why I'm watching it on my tablet while I have my phone over here videoing it.
Oh yeah, so your phone's doing the video.
Yep.
Yeah, so you have to pull it up on your phone in the browser, like that's actually.
Gotcha. Because I'm just seeing us three on the phone. That's it.
Yeah.
But then I have my Facebook open up on my tablet.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we gotta get you set up so you got the StreamYard login, and then you'd be able to log in both locations and see everything.
Gotcha. I'm like, you guys are talking about these people talking. I'm like, I don't see them at all.
Because they don't want to be seen by you.
Well, that's fine by me. Less interaction I have to do. I deal with customers and interaction all day long.
I don't interact with anybody all day long.
Except for the dogs.
Yep.
So Mike and Brian chime back in. Apparently, it's the same director for the last two movies, so we're getting not too many more new humans. And then Shimu is the name of the ice monster, I'm guessing. And Mike said Twitch is the best, and then Mike said Twitch is the best. What's up, Richard? Yeah, hey, glad the storms didn't come by you guys from everything I saw. Hope everything's okay there. We fared pretty well, but man, like I don't know, just a couple miles south of us, they just got hammered.
It was the same here, just a couple miles north of us.
Like we've seen more stuff pop up throughout the day that like somebody actually went into the school here and got video.
Oh wow.
And there's like parts of the ceiling fell down, and basically just a straight hole up, and it's just water pouring in. There was water pouring into the gym.
Oh geez.
Part of the roof blown off of one of the buildings. The baseball stadium was like destroyed. A couple of the outbuildings were gone. It's just nuts. Friends posted pictures of their house, and like one whole wall of their house was gone.
Wow.
And this was all at Steph's school?
Berlin. It's the sister
Okay.
high school. It's
Okay.
like it's about, I don't know, it's only a few miles south of us.
I'm over here talking, didn't realize I'm on mute. I'm like, he's not answering me, just keeps cutting me off. Then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm on mute.
Operator error. Justin, you missed it a little bit ago. We were talking about the Crow trailer. Nate's the only one that's seen it so far.
I didn't even realize. I mean, they posted it saying the new Crow movie, and I just saw pictures and everyone making fun of it. I didn't know they already had a trailer out.
Yeah,
I think it came out just today, didn't it?
Maybe that's why.
Yesterday.
Okay, yesterday.
2 days ago, something like that. Very recently.
I mean, they just came out with the announcement. What, Monday? The new Crow,
Well, they've been working on it,
or at least the pictures of it.
Yeah, it was like either earlier this week or late last week. Yeah,
Yeah.
the picture came out, and then, but yeah, I mean,
fun of it.
they've been talking about it forever, and it's I think it's been shot for a while.
Don't say that around Brandon Lee. It's been shot for a while. Too soon.
Oh.
Too soon.
Too soon. Too soon.
Too soon. Way too soon.
Folks, go ahead and send all your hate messages to Jamie Snell.
Nate loves my dad jokes.
Most everybody's okay. I think they were like, the last I saw in the news, there was like 3 casualties, at least in
That's all I saw so far too.
Yeah, that was all closer to Indiana.
That was
Indian
the
area, I think.
The Lakeview or whatever it was, right?
Indian Lake.
Yeah, Indian
Lake, that which is an hour north of us. Sutter's Point or something like that is what got hit.
Yeah.
Which is just north of Bell Fountain, which is north of Marysville, which is, I guess about an hour north of me, but
yeah, they got slammed probably the hardest out of all of it.
And then just a couple weeks ago, Dayton got hit really hard.
Yeah, and
everything.
Richard, who's in the comments here, it was like just down his street. There were like trees that got knocked over. I think Richard had some damage to his house.
Jen says that she's seen or heard 6 dead now.
Oh, okay.
So, but I know it was a trailer park that got hit.
Yes.
It's always a trailer park that gets hit.
No.
Yeah, they were showing some kids on the news. I don't know what area that was, but there were like a bunch of like A-frame type houses, it looked like, and they were like really, they were like tipped over on the side, and they kind of made a joke about it. It was really bad joke, but like this kid was talking about how his house was still standing up because it was his project from high school shop class. He had wedged under the one side of it to keep it standing up. Like, oh man.
Wow.
Richard said, heard from a reliable source, the focus group for the Crow movie was shut down early because of the amount of negative comments. And then Justin said a few days ago, in reference to the Crow trailer and stuff coming out, Pennywise looks weird as the Crow.
I think I've seen one too where they compared it to Sonic. They're like,
Oh, yeah.
if we complain enough, they'll change it like they did before.
One could hope, but I think they're a little too far along for that.
Yeah, I don't see that
They
happening.
can't. Yeah, and they can't fix stuff in anime or animation like they did with Sonic.
Yeah, that easier to do with Sonic because I'm not physical actor right there.
Exactly.
You could totally go in and scrub them out of the movie and replace them with somebody.
That's actually kind of how they did stuff with Brandon Lee.
Yeah, they had to do stunt doubles and film everything super dark, and
Which worked for the film anyway. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
storyline.
actually, didn't they do that for that one movie that Christopher Plummer was in? He replaced.
Yeah, there was something where he replaced Kevin Spacey
Yeah.
after all that stuff.
Yeah. Richard said, "Yep, the Nader went right down above my house. My house was covered in insulation, and I was finding indoor trim in my yard from the houses that were destroyed." Wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Steph had pictures from friends and stuff that their area got hit pretty bad, and there was like siding and gutters literally wrapped around trees.
We've thought about that. We just got new siding put up from the storm that we had in April last year. Finally got new siding up like a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, what if this takes off the siding and the roof? Oh, it also got a new roof from it too, from the last hailstorm we had through here. It's like, man, we've got to go through all this again. I'm not gonna be happy.
Yeah. Dear Hollywood, please stop remaking classic movies. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, sorry, they're not going to listen to that.
Yeah, I know. Justin said they can totally change stuff. It worked great with a certain mustache.
Oh yeah,
No, it did not.
Superman totally worked.
Yeah, he totally did not look incredibly weird and creepy.
It's very convincing.
I'm realizing I sent that text right before we went live, and I still have not gotten a response out of Jesse.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
No, it's not. But I figured since it was his idea, he would probably respond to it quicker.
Did he chime in last night that they were safe and everything over there? The storms last
It went.
night?
It was north of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured so, but I just never know.
Yeah, I don't know that they said anything this time around. I know the last storm, everybody kind of checked in.
That one was a lot closer to them. No.
That was down almost 8, and right past.
Yeah, this one was a good probably half hour north of them.
Oh, that's good then. Not good for the people that got hit, but
Right. Don't everyone talk at once.
Right. I don't know. I'm like tapped out here. I don't know what else to yammer on about.
it's just been a long day at work today, so I'm worn out.
I'm just worn out from being up later than normal last night because of the storms.
Yeah.
Ours passed us by like 10:30, 11. I'm like, I'm going to bed. It's past us. It's just raining out. The major cells are gone, so I'm out. Now, a couple weeks ago, when it woke everybody up at 4 or 5 in the morning, that was not fun.
Yeah.
Richard says, I know Mother Nature needs to take her Xanax.
She does. I'm blaming it on Jen because she brought all the tornado and bad weather from Texas back up here. Because I said we never really had this bad of spring or storms or anything like that before. Not in a long time, anyway.
Yeah, it's well, Tina sent us a message this morning asking like how everything was going and stuff, and it's like she asked if we felt like we relocated to Kansas or something.
Mm-hmm.
And like I don't know, I remember as a kid, like during summer, not so much during spring, but during summer, man, we'd have some pretty wicked storms. But yeah, it's been a little crazy lately.
I mean, the bad one we had in a few years ago went through Dayton area. But other than that, it feels like it's been years since we've had a really bad tornado year, and it seems to be this year.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I think I don't know if we mentioned it or I mentioned that a couple weeks ago. You know, being from up here, you hear the tornado sirens. Most people don't really go to the basement. I mean, that would be me. I'm like, that'll be fine. Once I start hearing rumbling, I'll go downstairs. But a couple weeks ago, when it hit like at 5 in the morning, I'm kind of awake, and then finally Jen woke up, and then she started doing the panic mode. I'm like, I'm just gonna lay here until it passes. And she's like ready to fly downstairs. I'm like, nope, I'm not going anywhere. Cause she was, been in Texas where they have major storms, and when a storm like that comes through, it's bad.
Yeah.
And apparently, she said that they do not have tornado sirens.
Really?
So
That doesn't surprise me. It's Texas.
Yeah. So they're like, if you have one, you just got to hear for the rumble and hope for the best.
Steph said it's not law in Ohio. Like, we're just fortunate enough we have them around. Powell does not have them.
Really? Plain City, I swear, has one like on every street corner.
Well, yeah. So where I grew up, it was like a really small town, and so we didn't have like a regular fireman thing. Like we didn't.
Usually volunteers.
Everything was volunteer based.
Yeah. Same with West Jeff too. When I was younger.
We had a tornado siren and we had a volunteer firefighter siren. So we would hear that fire siren like all the time. And it was the same thing. It was they used the same stupid spinning siren. It just had a different noise for one versus the other. So like growing up, like I heard that thing all the time, and it took a long time before I actually heard a tornado siren because I didn't know
what's that.
Yeah, it's like I didn't know what the difference was, and It definitely had a clear, distinct difference when you heard it.
Interesting. Yeah, we had one like a block from us. It's been really loud when it went off yesterday. And like you definitely could hear him wake you up.
Yeah.
We grew up with him in West Jeff, and I think we also had volunteer firemen, but I don't think we had the distinctive difference between, the firefighter thing or the tornado.
Richard said the one that hit us, man, it was crazy. I woke up because of a crack of thunder and seeing we had a tornado warning. Got the wife, kids, and animals in the basement, and one of the animals got loose. So we went after it. When we got to the top of the steps, felt the pressure change and heard everything hitting the house. I yelled at them and said, "It's here. Get downstairs now." Scariest thing I've ever been through. Yeah, no kidding.
When was that? This one?
One that hit at like 5 a.m. a couple weeks ago.
Oh, a couple weeks ago. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, like we were like sound asleep and that woke us up, and
yeah,
it was just nutty. And like it was like it stormed, it was awful, places lost power, all these other things happened, and then there were people upset because like they were putting schools on delays.
Yeah.
I had somebody I saw on the West Jeff forum board thing on Facebook saying, "Can you turn?" And this was last night. "Can someone please turn off that siren? It's enough already." I'm like, dude, calm down. You're lucky we have them.
So like Seth just said, ours went off 8 times last night.
I think ours went off about that. I know it was like 10 times or something like that. It was a lot.
Yeah. And the storms had mostly cleared out when they set it off the last couple times, but it was still technically Delaware County. It's like they've got it set up to do the whole county, folks. Like, get over it.
Yep.
Like, would you rather have that siren going off for a little bit or not have a house?
Right. Brian said, "I used to tell the girls it was the kaiju siren every Wednesday at noon. That was before Pacific Rim made it a popular idea." Way to scare your kids.
That's the sound of when Cthulhu comes up.
Oh.
Uh-oh, Nate's winding down.
That was
me.
I've been drinking
Sound
coffee.
like Nate.
That was me trying to get some stretch in here because I'm like, I am definitely getting to the point of starting to fade here.
So now my coffee is gone.
Uh-oh.
I'll still be able to go to sleep, no problem tonight.
My whiskey sour helped me.
Nice.
That would have put me to sleep.
Yeah, I'd probably be on the floor like snoring at this point if I had a drink.
Yeah.
Richard said, "People are dinguses."
That they are.
Where did he come up with his conclusions?
Oh. Cameron asked thoughts on the X-Men '97 firing their director. Well, it hasn't been made official that he was fired, and they haven't put out any kind of official statement as to what happened, so can't really comment on much.
Yeah, I saw something, an article today, where one of the producers said that they parted ways.
Yeah,
that's what I saw.
So
but that's all I know.
Yep.
I'll say something afterwards. I did hear a reason why it could be, but I'm not going to say that on here because nobody has any proof. So, avoid getting anybody in trouble.
Involve things you plug in during the summer.
Yes. Yes. Only those. Yes.
Yes, I heard something similar, which It's interesting. I thought it was a joke, but now that somebody else has heard it, so maybe not.
Yeah, it was from a reliable source, but there's no confirmation. There's no definitive like what happened. So let's leave it at that, and it's what it is. Brian says I used it at the beginning of This Is Kaiju Chaos soundtrack. I'm hoping he's talking about the siren and not about the X-Men guy getting fired.
Yeah.
I think so. I think you're safe to say yes.
Otherwise, maybe Brian's got some other stuff he's got to tell us. I don't know.
You never know.
Yes, Brian.
All right, I think I got Moon Knight inked, so now I'm kind of out of pre-done things to move on to.
It's like, well, I've got him inked. Now I just got to deal with the background.
So I'm thinking it might be
Working on.
What's that?
No, I was just saying I'm always struggling. It's like, okay, now what to do with the backgrounds on these things? I just kind of play around with them.
Oh, well, see, I worked up the background before I need a background for this. Oh, considering using Zipatone again on this one too.
Nice.
I don't know. We'll see. I haven't even done that to the Goku and Krillin yet either. It's just sitting here.
What are you waiting on?
Waiting to be finished up. All the turtle sketch covers are inked though.
Nice.
They color them.
All right. Because I know we won't be around next Friday. I think this is our last Friday night draw before WonderCon.
Yep.
So
what's next Friday? That's right. You guys are saying
Ghostbusters. So read on the San Diego Comic-Con unofficial blog today, Aisle D is where it's supposed to be going on at the WonderCon.
Damn right.
So I shared those links numerous times, so you should go check out their blog, see how Aisle D is going to be hopping, because Nate's got some cool Turtles covers and a new banner that he's got to get to us probably on Tuesday.
Yeah, I figured I'd just bring it Tuesday.
And I don't know what all else, and then I've got a new Pooh exclusive that will be debuting at the WonderCon. Nate, you're at D09, right?
Yes, be too quick. Let me go to my Instagram and see what it says on there. Yes, D09.
The Peanut Gallery just said, Jesus Christ, Nate, you should know this.
The easiest one was C2E2 when I was table N8. That was the easiest one ever.
It is.
So, yes, find Nate and ask him his table number when you get there. And then I'll be at D05. Marv Wolfman starts off our row. I thought that was pretty darn cool. So yeah, come find us at the WonderCon in a couple weeks. We're going to launch the Kickstarter from WonderCon on the 29th. And then once we get back from WonderCon, we'll look at the schedule and see when we can do some more streams that may or may not still be called Friday Night Draw. We'll see how far that gets before we leave town. Producer A is in there working diligently on a new logo for us. What?
I think.
Oh, she came up with the idea. She's not executing it. All right. It was Jesse's idea, so we got to make him execute
it. No, we don't.
it.
We've seen what he comes up with.
I don't want to know what he would come up with the name we've got right now.
Oh Jesus, I can picture it.
I don't want to picture it. It would be a toss up of who
I
would
wish
be
I
worse.
could picture it.
It would be a toss up of who's worse, Mike or Jesse picking the ideas.
Yeah.
All right. Before we get out of here this evening, I don't know. Has anybody else got anything going on they want to talk about? Jamie, you got any shows coming up or anything?
I don't have anything until June. I got 2 shows in June. I got the first weekend, was it June 8th? I'm at Wytheville UFO Festival in Wytheville, Virginia. And then the last weekend, I'm at Monster Fest, run by Small Town Monsters, up in Akron, Ohio, or is it Canton, Ohio? Canton.
I was gonna say Akron. It's one of them. They're so close together.
That's one. That's why I'm like, what is it, Canton or Akron? I can't remember which one. Those are the only 2 shows I have coming up, and then I got a couple in July, I got a couple in August, I got a couple in September. I don't think I have anything in October. One in November, one in December.
All right. I don't know, Nate. Anything to add to that mess?
No.
Okay.
I don't have anything after WonderCon. It's yeah. Actually, well, yeah. No, I mean, I'll be having stuff. I got to figure out what set up in Restoration Brew Works in Delaware.
Oh, that's right.
And then May is I believe, when the Commander Tomorrow Kickstarter is going to happen. And then Origins in June. And then San Diego in July. And yeah, that's it for now.
Good times. Good times.
Yes.
All right. Now, before we get out of here, tell the good folks where to find you on the interwebs. Nate, tell everybody where they can go and hunt you down.
Nate Lovett everywhere but Twitter. Then Nate-Lovett.com is the website. Yeah. Those would be the places.
And Jamie.
You can find me on the corner of 4th and Main. No, I'm just kidding.
That's for that other website.
Oh, that's the other one. Yes, that's the other site. You could find me on Instagram and Facebook. Search my name, but most Instagram is artist_Jamie Snell. And Facebook's just my name, and look for either somebody in costume or some artwork, and that's usually going to be me.
All right. All my social media is at Sean Forney Arts. The website is seanforney.com. Go there, find the link for the Kickstarter that launches on the 29th. And then come find us in WonderCon. And then go visit BKB at stereoflowers.com, where you're not going to order flowers. You're going to hear some punk rock music.
Nor stereos.
All right, folks. It is time for us to get out of here and go get some rest and enjoy the weekend. So hope everybody has a great weekend. Keep an eye on all the social medias for when we stream the next time. Until then, have a good whatever it's going to be until we stream. So we'll catch y'all on the next one.
Yep.
All right.
See yas.
See ya.